Hello and welcome to another update video about LINK. LINK is on its way to that next key level that we talked about, the $18 level. Here, this previous swing high. Remember that we highlighted that as soon as we would break out of this $9.50 level, we could get quite quickly to $11.80, which would be a key level. Price consolidated there for a week or a couple of weeks. And then we could get quite quickly here to $18. Maybe we get a pullback before that. We will see, but I would argue that the $18 level is quite an important level. Basically, that was the last significant structural resistance before the larger sell-off that did lead to basically a 70% sell-off, right? So LINK is pushing higher. At the moment, still in the third wave. Yeah, so it's just extending its third. We haven't got 5 waves up yet. So what I did is I just increased support, or I moved the support with the price. This is what I have to do when the current wave extends. For example, when the third wave extends higher, I just have to move support with the price so that we know in case of a pullback, which is the level, which one is the level that needs to hold to allow us to, expect a fifth wave with confidence. So we have here our first wave up, which was the wave 1 into the Friday, the 20th of July highs, the wave 2 pullback. The wave 3 is basically an ABC structure, and we're likely now moving up in the C wave. Then we should get a wave 4 at some point and a wave 5, but there's currently no sign that a wave 4 has started. I think in the last video, we had just broken out, and also there we didn't have any signal of a pullback. I explained to you that we need to break below $11.80 to confirm that wave 4 has started, and that never happened. So the trend remains up. And now obviously this level, is still relevant because the support is just there. The support level now starts just at $11.80, goes down to $8.25 with Fibonacci support at $9.22 and $10.31. I will have to move this support area with the price as we go higher. Micro support. So some of you have asked me what would be the first signal to say that we really have topped. Now it was 1180, but now obviously as we have moved higher, we can lift that level up a little bit. I mean, not much though. I haven't moved that much. I mean, for me, it's it's always the 50% fib level typically of the last move up. And that would have started here in our trend reversal area. That was a great entry for anybody who used it. And so we basically take here this length, and then the 50% fib level is at $12.49. It's also the previous swing low. So as long as the price holds $12.49, the immediate focus could be on higher. But below that level, I would assume that wave 4 has started. So this is going to be a relevant level here. Yeah. Let me just add that here. And we would argue that below that level, it is very likely that the wave 4 has started. Then we just drop too much for a further extension, or at least to make a further extension very likely. So yeah, do you think we get to $18? Let me know in the comments. I think it is reasonable to expect this the way this is going, but at some point we should get a deeper pullback, and maybe let's look at some additional levels, because there isn't really anything structurally here that we could use, but well, there is the level here at $14 and 59. That's where we are now. This small swing high, but then I think we can get quite quickly to 18 from a structural point of view. But are there any Fibonacci extension levels that we could look at that might give us another level to watch? So obviously we've now arrived at the 1.786 extension level. And above that, we've got only 1668. Yeah, and then we've got this $18 level. So these are the next levels to watch. We should push higher against the micro support level that I gave you at $12.49. Only below that level, I think we can say that this larger degree fourth wave has really started. So it's interesting. Yeah, LINK has been one of the more interesting charts since it broke out, really. Whereas it was completely boring, completely boring throughout the entire bear market here. Let's see. I mean, is it confirmed we are all bullish now and everything? No, of course not. I mean, there are still enough bearish options available. Certainly what I would say is less likely is that this is still a wave 4, which could lead to another wave 5. The move down still looks incomplete, so it could just reset a wave 2 for example. Yeah? So if we talk about bearish options, we don't want to talk only bullish. The short-term trend is up, and I think it's been absolutely the right decision to focus on rising prices over the last few weeks. I think since the 21st of October, we were quite clearly bullish on, or we've started to get quite clearly bullish on most of the altcoin charts. But we also need to consider, now that we've had a run, that in any pullback now, if these support levels break, I mean, that's it. And then we probably continue with the bear market. But until then, we focus on higher and want to just use those opportunities that lie ahead of us. I mean, we want to grab the bull by the horns, right? As long as it's running, really. I mean, the idea that I had was that, maybe this here was just a wave 1 to the downside. And this is an A, B, C. And we could get a wave 2 reset, and then come down in a wave 3 next. That would be really bearish, to be honest. So let's hope that doesn't play out, because if we now come down, I think it wouldn't be good. I mean, another low now would likely have the chance, at least, and the power, the capability, the ability to send us below that long-term support area, and that wouldn't be good. A break below $2.98 would not be good. So therefore, I sincerely hope now that Link has a chance to push higher and will continue its uptrend. We'll see. I'll keep you updated anyway. We just best is just in conditions like this, in market conditions like this, not to step in the way of such a trend, just to move up support, similar to what the Solana chart did. Yeah, we don't want to say, okay, it will stop there or here or whatever. All we do is, okay, the target is reached for this wave. It can extend further. We're moving up the stop or the support with the price. So if anybody who's still set, let's say, position on the long side, knows what is the risk and at what level does this trend likely break. Yeah, that's my update about Link. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure you follow us on Instagram and Twitter. You can find the links in the description. There's additional content every single day. And if you're interested in stocks and the S&P 500, check out our stocks and S&P 500 service. Link is in the description as well. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.